Okay, we are live. And I'm walking your kids. Okay, dokie. That sounds like fun. I walked my little dog this morning before the heat hit. So it got up to in the 80s today, which is not unusual for us here in this part of Vermont. It was, I think, it done upper 50s last night, so it was much cooler to walk this morning. And we're in a rural area, so we just walk down the road here. Although it's a busy road at times, um, especially early in the morning with the school bus and later in the evening with the daycare center that's just up the road. If you've noticed something a little different, that's because I've got a different and newer camera for myself. And so it's a bit wider angled than the previous camera I had. And I haven't messed with it too much yet. So I literally just set it up today. But it's a much better resolution. And it seems to work okay. I'm hoping I've literally got it taped to the top of my monitor, so I'm hoping that the tape holds up. And if you see things start to slip, that's just me and my lousy tape method. But I also notice that it's a little harsher, maybe, than what I normally have for camera. But the sharpness is there. The other one didn't have as good a resolution. This one has got much better resolution. So I thought it would be helpful. Of course, my other camera on the table is good. It is a high resolution camera, so that's the reason I use that for the table and for the showing of things. So okay, let me see what else is new here. I did move to Wednesday, if you noticed. Just this for this week and see if that works out for folks. And although I like going a little later like this at 9 o'clock, that's okay with you folks out there. I know some of the folks out there in Central Time and Pacific Time, maybe, and I know there's one that's even in Hawaii on occasion. So hopefully this is a better time, a little later in the day. For me, I don't mind it. 9 o'clock. I'm usually up late anyway. Um, Being retired, I can do whatever I want. So if I sleep in and stay up late, whatever. So I used to be a morning person pretty much, and I still am pretty much morning person. But only mostly because I just started that way when I was young, and always was that way. Went to work early, and if I had to work late, I work late. Okay, let's see here. What else? So yeah, we have been in the news recently. Not as much as down south, I hate to say. Nothing like what happened in Georgia, and I feel bad about that. Um, but we have had an outbreak here that is bringing memories of COVID. We've had COVID. We've had some COVID in the family here with the kids going back to school, um, but nothing serious. But we have the problem with the mosquitoes here and what they call triple E. It's encephalitis, and apparently Burlington, Vermont, and Colchester, Vermont, the two towns near us, have had a measurable amount of mosquitoes apparently that have it, and the number of cases from people getting it. Um, so it's quite serious. They're actually telling people to stay indoors after 6:30, I think, at night till 6 in the morning when the mosquitoes are most active, if you can. So they're being canceled concerts, outdoor and evening stuff downtown until we get our first hard frost. And then once we have our first hard frost, then the mosquito problem goes away because it kills them all off. So, and I always look forward to that anyway because we get that first hard frost, and pretty much all the bugs are gone, and it's just really nice. So, gotta turn my phone down here. One second, make sure I'm not feeding back here. There we go. Anyway, so hopefully the sound is still okay. I'm still using the original microphone I had, not the microphone on the camera. So I've never found these webcams to work really well when you're moving around. So I have a separate microphone that's sitting down here in front of me. Um, so tonight is going to be an interesting night. I have a lot of unusual things I've never brought before to an auction, which we'll see a little later. And I do have jewelry as usual, but I'm bringing some clothing tonight, which I have in the past, but I've got just a few items tonight that I thought people might be interested in. And let me see, what was the other things? Oh, just some odd collectibles and things like that. I always show some of those anyway. So, okay, so I didn't put it in the chat, but the bidding increments are $1 up to 10 and $2 after that. I use PayPal for invoicing, and I use Pirate Ship to calculate the shipping and get you the best deal I can. Let's see here, what else? Oh, if it's marked sterling or gold, which I don't, yeah, I guess I have some of that tonight. I may or may not have tested some of it. I'll let you know if I've tested it or not. I have the capability of testing, but sometimes I just don't have time. And I just, some of the items I'm pretty confident in what they are, and I'll indicate all of that. Let me see, what else? I know there's something I'm forgetting to mention. It'll come to me. But anyway, when I post sold in the chat, that means an item the bidding is done, and some of that's in the description of the video here as well. And if you, I know, but some people are looking from their phone, and you can't get to the description of the video from your phone. So I apologize. I know that's I try to repeat some of what's in there. We're up in northwestern Vermont. For those folks that are new, as you may have heard, I talked about Burlington and Colchester. That's in Vermont. And we're about 15 to 20 miles from Burlington, up in the mountains. So I can see Mount Mansfield from my front yard, which is the highest peak in Vermont. And also the mountain that, if you've ever heard of Stowe and ski area, that's the other side of the mountain from me. And Ben and Jerry's is on the other side of the mountain from me, their original plant. I've done the tour several times with friends and family that have visited, so it's fun. This time of year we pick apples, and we haven't gone to pick any yet. We did pick up some, but fresh apples, and the apple crop this year is excellent. So anyway, okay. But let's see, I've only seen one person in the chat so far, but that's okay. We will get started. I'll switch cameras here, and we'll start showing some stuff. Okay. Alrighty, I got some movies, some DVDs, and these are brand new. So the new wrapped, shrink wrapped. Oh boy. Good grief. That's an interesting way to spell shrink. These, and I haven't decided what I was going to do. I'm just going to say we'll start it at $2 for choice, and so basically, if you're the highest bidder, you get to pick whichever one you want. I'll take you through each of them. If it never goes higher than $2, then you can pick as one or as many as you want at $2. So Ocean's 11, it's the widescreen edition, and it is brand new, like I said, in the shrink wrap. And for those that like that movie, I've not seen it. I can't say I can't remember if I've seen it or not, to be honest. You, Me, Dupree, I have seen. Very funny movie. With Owen Wilson, Kate Hudson, Michael Douglas, and Matt Dillon. Then there's a set of, how many are in here? I guess there must be several. 1, 2, 3, looks like four DVDs in this one. For those that are old enough to remember the TV series Soap, very funny, that's in there. Married with Children, All in the Family, that goes back a few years, and Barney Miller, which also go back many years. And in this pile we have History Rings True, Red Sox opening day ring ceremony. This was from 2004 for those sports fans. This is when, I believe my memory was right, that's the year that the Red Sox killed their drought of World Series losses and I think it was back in the early 1900s that when it was the last time they had taken the World Series. My wife says this is an excellent movie. I can't recall it, but I go by her word. Diane Lane and Under the Tuscan Sun. And then two movies in this one here, Jungle Book and Lassie, The Painted Hills. And if there's no interest in any of those, we will go on to something else. But those are the movies in there. And for those that are here, thank you for coming along tonight. And okay, now let's see. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do next. I should get my act together here. Okay, you can sort of see the bottom of one of the first items of clothing. I'll bring the camera up here in a second to show you it. But, let's say pass on this. And again, if somebody's coming in later, and I think I've mentioned this every week, you can always email me if there's something if you're in the chat during the live thing. Of course, I'm always happy to go back and re-show something. And also, if you're watching the video later on, just email me if you're interested in something that did not sell. I will try to post, and like I said, this is what I'm trying to remember to do is do things like this and put the pin on the bottom underneath my name here to show you what we're doing. But and then the pass. So okay. So the next item is a Mickey Mouse T-shirt. Okay, get that a little higher. There we go. And you can see it says Mickey Mouse, and it says Disney on the collar, and it's a large. I don't think there's anything on the back. No, the back is just plain, brand new with tags. There's the tag. Hey, Cassandra, welcome. So Mickey Mouse tee. We'll buy it now for $7. How's that? It was a large. So anyway, hope things are going well in your way, Cassandra. I know I've seen something about storms out that way in the past, and I guess they call them typhoons in the Pacific. And there's that item. So because there's some unusual stuff tonight. And one of the things I'm bringing is some brand new makeup. I got quite a bit of it, actually. And should be some pretty good deals, I hope, for you. Let's see, right now I'm just happy that I didn't get COVID from the person, or at least not yet anyway, from the person in my family that has it. Right now I can't tell the difference. I wouldn't know if I tell the difference between my seasonal allergies anyway. Another reason why I celebrate a good frost up here is it kills off the plants I'm allergic to. So, but there's the Mickey Mouse. It's a kind of a, what do you call it, purple, but it's a very dark blue, maybe kind of purplish. I don't know if they say the color on here, on the tag. Navy. They call it navy. Okay. Navy, large navy. So I say that because sometimes the camera, it may look like it's black to you, but it's actually a navy. So, okay. Let's see here. Oh, this is a really interesting thing. I picked up. It's a vintage piece, and we'll show off that in a minute. Okay, we'll pass on the Mickey Mouse shirt. And we'll bring the camera down. We'll get this really beautiful swan piece, ceramic piece. And this, I'm going to put in the chat what this is. Um, oh, and this is vintage, from what I'm told. Although it can't be too vintage, it has a UPC on it. It is made by a company called Saturday Night Limited, made in Mexico, and they call it rose color. So you see that. There's the bottom, give you an idea, and there's the other side. No chips, things or anything on it. But yeah, it's very pretty. But I couldn't figure out what this was, and so when I did look it up, I did look up the image, and it's a towel holder. It's like, but I've never figured that. I assume you roll the towel up, and so it's for decor, basically, right? Put it on your vanity or whatever, and roll the towel on it. But yeah, a little closer look at it. Pardon the band-aid on my finger. A little bit of dirt on the bottom, but nothing serious. I'll show you the other side and the front. But I should bring the camera down so we can get a better angle here. There. Okay. And I got some, like I said, I have some really different things tonight. This next item, I was surprised what some of these go for, but I can't open it. Should explain why when I get there. But let's just go with that. Okay, well, we'll pass on the swoops. I didn't post that again. See, I keep forgetting to do this. Okay. We'll pass on the swan. And that's my list. One of my lists. Okay. I got, this is an item, I didn't know these existed. Let me bring my camera a little closer because I think it's going to be a better angle if I can get it like that. There we go. Okay, so this is a binder pouch, and it has a combination lock on it. Oh, come on now. We'll start this at $6. And it goes for a lot more than what I'm asking. Again, I was surprised with this goes for. Made by a company called Vaults, VAULTZ. Lock it up, it says. And that's because it has, this is brand new with tags. You can see there's still there's a combination lock on this thing that holds the zipper in place. So you cannot open it. And it's all new with tags. But you can put it in a 3-ring binder. And what they say is great place to secure all your school supplies, calculators, smartphones, personal valuables. If it's important to you, lock it up with vaults. And so for somebody who's in school and using a 3-ring binder, you can put your cell phone in there and lock it up. And you have to really go after us. Oh, hey, Cassandra, I see you at 6. And if anybody else is interested, it'd be 7. Otherwise, I'm going to start the countdown. I'll say going once. Going twice. Come on, phone. Come on. Computer. Last call. And sold Cassandra. Thank you. And you write your name down. As soon as I find where I wrote it down. Okay. there. Okay, let's start with some. Let me see here. How do I do this? That wasn't good. Knocking things down. Let's see. Okay. All right, we got some nail polish. Hang on, I gotta pick up the stuff I knocked down. I'll take you through each of them. There. Being a little cussy tonight, I guess. Okay. So, let me get my. So this is LA Color. I'm just going to call it LAC in the chat here. Nail polish. And three. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I didn't really. Well, let's take it one. Let's see. Let's just do it this way. $3 for choice, and I will take you through each of them. So they each have a different name here. I'm going to try and find it. This one's called Emotion. This one is called Calm. You see LA Quick Color. These are all, none of these are expired, by the way. They're all good. They're all new. This one is called Inspire. You can see it's got kind of I think it's coming up pretty good on camera, actually. And this one's called Dream. Okay, so they are all there. Let me line them up like this. Like that. There we go. So again, this was Calm, Emotion. This was Inspire, and oops, I keep knocking over. I think I'm clutch tonight. And Dream by LA Color, and these are all brand new, unopened nail polish. If anybody's interested, that's a buy it now. I didn't say buy it now. Okay, Cassandra. Okay, Inspire. That is this one. Write her down. Thank you. Thank you. I've put it better in the chat now. It's just so it's a little clearer that it's a buy it now. If there's any other interest, I have other LA Color makeup products coming. So if there's any interest, okay. No other interest at this point. We will pass on these for now. And if somebody says something later, we will bring them back. Let's get them out of the way for now. Okay. Let me see if I did with this one. Oh, what did I do with my cheat sheet here? I have so many of these things. Okay. This is also from LA Colors. Eyeshadow, yes. Let me bring the camera down so it's better like that. Oops. Right now, $4. And I've got two. I'm trying to find the other one. Just give me a second. Remember, I just said I knocked some stuff around. So these are both going to go for $4. Again, choice. Okay. So this one is called, this is by LA Colors. It's called Glam. And there's it says it's 0.56 ounce or 16 grams. Actually, it's called Cool Glam. Trying to make sure I can see the color in there better. This one's called Bold. And you can see it's labeled there with little things. This is brand new, not expired. All brand new products. I was trying to find the expiration date on some of these. It's not clear sometimes. This is a lot batch and some very tiny print on the back. Things like not for small children and stuff like that. This one's Bold. And this one's called Glam. Any interest in any of these? Otherwise, we will move on. Oops, I didn't put that in the, put that up on the screen. A shadow from something there. Where's this way my camera? My labels. There. Okay. All right, we'll come back with some more makeup stuff in a bit. We'll pass on this. Let's go with first piece of jewelry. I have this rose gold color bracelet. There we go. And let me get my tape measure to give you oh, come on, focus. It's 2 inches, a little over 2 inches across. It's got this interesting, so some of the chart things on it hang there, and somewhere in this double little thing here. So it looks like this can be moved, you see. So it says 2 inches at its smallest. So when I looked this guy up, what I found out, and I tested it, this is one of the items I tested. I found out this is gold plated. I know it's at least 10K. I didn't test any higher than that, but so rose gold plated bracelet, and I don't know who makes it. I was trying to find out, didn't have any luck. But we'll start this at $10. And like I say, it's very tiny, but I don't know if it's supposed to be for a child or for an adult. But it has a little heart. It has a 7 on it. I'm not sure. There must be some significance to these things, I'm sure. A sunflower and a butterfly and a moon with a star. So here's the charms all laid out. So you can see better. Get that out of the way. But I did test it. It is plated, and I had that suspicion when I looked it up that a lot of the ones I saw out there that were similar to this were rose gold, and they said they were plated. And sure enough, when I tested it, it did test. So I thought I'd give it a shot, see if anybody was interested in something like that. Again, it's this weird double springy kind of a thing here that I guess it's adjustable. I don't know much about this style of bracelet. I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Okay. We'll pass on that. If anybody's interested in it later, you can just zoom in out. Oh, what's next? I have 4 boxes of tea lights. I think this one box is missing one, so we'll put that aside. But these here are 12 tea lights in each box. Now, let me bring the camera up. I'll show you down. There's 3 boxes. This is the 4th one. We'll do another Viant now, $6. And I'll show you what's in here. Now, I think one of these is like this one here. They're all white, and these are real candles, not those ones with the bulbs in them. This is, as you can see, it's really. And they call this. It says Universal Tea Light Candles on there. And this one is Vanilla Citron on the end. This one is Universal Tea Light Spruce in the Snow, and they're green. All new. And this is the one that's kind of an oddball. It says Lavender Flower, Fleur de Lavande. I think this one's complete, though. This is missing one. Okay, so I'll take some off for that if somebody's interested. I'll take, I'll make it $5 instead of $6 for that one with the lavender. But that's lavender. I thought that was complete. I guess not. And this last one I thought was the one that was incomplete. Maybe it's not. Oh, there's the lavender one. Yeah. There's the lavender one. So, okay, so I can make a complete lavender one. So we'll make that. I stand corrected. This one's going to have a complete lavender. A different color. It's a little different in color. Maybe I won't. Take that back. I better not do that. Yes. This one says lavender also, but they're a different color. Essence of lavender, and this one says lavender flower. Okay. But this one also has 2 of the green ones in it. So these 2 boxes are 5. These 2 boxes are 6. Buy it now. If there's any interest in those tea lights, and they are new. There's none of them that are used, but they just some that were missing, and some that were kind of added into another box, oddly. So, from where it came from. Okay. No interest in tea lights. We will pass on those. And let's go back to some more jewelry. best way to show these. Oops. Hang on a second. Apart here. All right. We'll bring it up and down. There. So, I didn't hang that very well, did I? Yeah, let's try that a bit. There we go. Okay, and it's still a little glary. So let me turn this guy down a little bit. There, that's better. Okay, let me hide this. And this is, I'm calling this the rhinestone necklace. And you'll see why in a bit. We'll start this at, let's say $5. I think is what I wanted. No, take that back. Let's start this at 6 or 7. Probably be a little higher. I should have gone a little higher than that, but that's all right. I did look this one up, so. Is that going to focus? Yeah, you can see it's loaded with stones. My camera's moving. Yeah. All right, it's not showing well against the black. I know it does. That happens. So we do it the better way. Show it against some flesh tone. And give you a really good close-up of that rhinestones on there. And guess what? Almost the whole necklace itself is that until you get up to the top of the chain and that piece there. And right now, I think the length of it is in total. Let me get unhook it here. In total, the length is 18. So there's no name, no markings on it that I can find. Hang on, just trying to get it rehooked here. My fingers are not cooperating. Here we go. So I'll show you the back, just so you know what the back looks like. It's just, but again, no markings anywhere on it. There's the back of the necklace. And there's the front. Very pretty. Very elegant. Again, if we can get the focus. My goodness, I'm having focus trouble tonight. There. And I can see it, it stays rhinestones all the way up through to here on the sides. I see Sleeping Bee at 6. Next bid would be 7. If there's anybody interested. We're going to say going once. Hey, Sleeping Bee, thank you for joining us tonight. Going twice. See if I get a name tag out so I can put your name on it. Last call. We'll sell that to Sleeping Bee for $6. Oh, I misspelled. That's all right. You know what I mean. Enjoy that. It is a very pretty piece. Just put your name on it so I don't lose track of it. Forward. There. And set that aside. Thank you much. Thank you. All righty. Let's see. What's next? Oh, we'll switch over again to something different. Now, I did look this up, and so these are two pieces that were not originally intended to be salt and pepper shakers. The original set with the hydrant was a Dalmatian, but couldn't find it. But we had this other one that's also a salt or pepper shaker. And this one is made in Japan, whereas this one is, let me show you the label here. The Five and Dime Inc. of New Jersey. Okay. So we're going to start this at, where am I? $6 start. Very cute little set. In excellent shape, by the way, both pieces. No chips or anything on either one of them. This one still has a cork in it. This one still has a plastic one in it. This one has a cork in it. Or a rubber cork. Maybe it's rubber cork in it. A little dirty. This one needs to be cleaned up. It's been sitting around a while. But in good condition. And there's the holes on top. But we still thought it's still a dog and a hydrant. They still go together, right? So, but if you went to look this up and comp it and look at the hydrant, you'd say, "Wait a minute, that's not the dog that goes with it." I know. Apparently, it was damaged. So, this is still a good combo, I think. They're about a good size to match each other pretty well. So. But here we are. I didn't put that up on the screen. That. Like I said, one's from Japan. Another one has this other label for the Five and Dime. Something that's got a date on it too. Maybe not. But anyway. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. And we saw that. Let's see here. Okay. Get this piece set up. Now that's up there. Got an Avon piece of jewelry coming up. I want to get the other board to show it on because I think the black somehow this doesn't always work right. And give me a second. Show it the right way. Okay, we'll pass on this. Oh, let's try that again. And hide that. Okay. Let's put this aside. And we have a Avon necklace. This one's called, I even have the original. It comes with a pouch, a little pink pouch, and the original box. It's called the Circle Heart Pendant Necklace in Pouch. It is from 2007, Avon. So you see here. There we go. So, what did I say? It's in French on one side. Circle heart, right? Oop. Circle heart pendant. We'll start this at $6 start. Oops, wrong show. There we go. All right. And again, it really doesn't do it justice to show it that far away. So I'm going to put it on my hand. The necklace has got an extender chain, so I'm going to take it without the extender chain. It looks like it's going to be about 16. No, I'm right, 16. And give you what it looks like up close. Get the focus there. Come on. Oh, there we go. Just trying to get the light to focus on it correctly here. And then there's the back of it. It looks like that. Just so you know. And I think it does say Avon somewhere on it, but I really haven't looked. There's the clasp. Circle Heart Pendant by Avon. Excuse me. Yes, my really nice pieces. I'll show next. Okay, not seeing any interest in Avon. Circle Heart Pendant. Very delicate little chain on it, by the way. We will pass on that. And pull that out of the way. Put that back in its own pouch. And we will set this up and bring this camera down a little bit. Now we have these birds, glass birds, I'm going to call it. Let me correct that. Vintage glass birds. We're going to stock this at $12. This is a beautiful. I gotta get that T-shirt out of the background. I think it's kind of throw things. There we go. Now, and this too. That be done out of there. So, really pretty. I'll show you some more details here in a second. Just kind of get this necklace put away back in its little pouch. And back in its box. Yeah. Okay. So, you can see now. I'm back a little again. Wow, this looks very clear. Congrats. Yeah, picture does look a lot sharper. And I actually changed this as well. This used to have a basically like a flannel sheet, and I think that this works better with the harder surface. So this was made by Crowning Touch in Taiwan. Get that to focus. Crowning Touch collection. This is in excellent condition. No chips, nicks, or things anywhere. I'll show you up close here. You see it? Beautiful piece of glass work. Nice little decor. It is about, I think we guess 6 inches tall. Almost 7, 6.5, and about 4 inches, 5 inches across, include the bird's tail. So, and so that is a nice piece there. Okay. Let's see what's next. I think these. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do this next. Oh, I didn't see that. Cassandra, I did not see your bid for the salt and pepper shakers. Thanks for pointing that out, Marlene. I missed that in the chat altogether. I was too focused on getting my next item. Let me go back and just say before we sold salt and pepper sent to Cassandra. Thank you. Boy, yeah, I'm terrible. I gotta get somebody to watch this channel for me and and kick my butt for $6. Thank you, Cassandra. I will set those in a safe place. Believe me, they will be wrapped well. Okay. My apologies. And didn't I just type that in the chat? Sold? Oh, no, it's not showing up. That's weird. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Showing it up in one spot, but not in another. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Go back to these guys. The birds. Okay. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm still trying to set up for my next item. I've got so much stuff I'm trying to get through tonight. It's amazing. You're so helpful, Marlene. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting to do this, but I know there's a way of doing this. I can make a person. I can make a person a moderator, and I just keep. I haven't figured out how to do that. Is that what this does? No, it just marks it. Okay, it's kind of weird. All right. Okay. Yes, I would. I've done it for Cassandra. I just was trying to figure out how to do it. It doesn't. No, do it there. Maybe that does it. No. Huh. I'll have to figure this out. There's a way of doing it, I know. I'm just not really good at it. I will figure it out. All right. We'll make her blue at some point here. All right. Let's go back. Okay. We'll pass on the birds. And we'll go to some more makeup. Again, LA Colors again. And bring the thing down. Yeah, line these up. And see if I can get it. You know what I should do is I should do like some put a little label on there. Like I should go get my Scrabble things and put ABCD or something like that on there. But anyway, this is powder, and bronzer. So, and I'll I misspelled bronzer. That's all right. Yeah, I have to go back and look at it again. I'm on StreamYard, so there's a way of doing it, I'm sure. But anyway, nope, I didn't know it. Nope. I know there's a way of doing it live. I just can't remember how it was done. If I right click on the name, it doesn't do it. So, it gives me a chance to block. So, anyway. All right. So, let me show each of these up close. So, this one says silky smooth wear with applicator and mirror, pressed powder. And it's light beige. This one is pressed powder, again, silky smooth wear with applicator and mirror. And this one is tan. And the bronzer is radiant. And shimmer bronzer. Any interest in any of those? And basically, just to name it, to claim it, or whatever. It's one way of doing it. Cassandra in at 4. Which one or ones would you want, Cassandra? Do you want me to go through it again? Because that helps. This one is the light beige. This one is the tan. This one is the radiant bronzer. And this is the powder. The second one. Okay. Tan. Okay. Alrighty. Put that aside. Actually, I should put your name on that one just to be on the safe side. I do keep little tags so I can hang tag on it. Oh, thank you, Sandra. And yeah, okay. Birds in a safe place. Oh, let's see here. I got this unusual vintage piece. Let me see if I can untangle it here from the others. I mistakenly put all the necklaces in one spot. So a bit messed up. Give me a second. Why is that doing that? There we go. No? Okay. I'm going to show this on the blackboard instead of the. I don't know if I showed. I think I showed this one last week. Oh, I think I wanted to, but I don't know if I did or not. The necklace. I'll get these out of the way and pass on the remainder. Okay. Close aside. Bring this up. And I've got this necklace. It does not have a clasp on it. This is my tag on it for inventory, but let me see what the length is here real quick. I think that one is, looks like 20 or 21 inch. And it's a very unusual piece. They look like they're stone, and they are. They do feel cold to the touch. So if you see it up close, you see it has these little beads and then these, I can call them like an oblong bead. I have no idea anything about this particular necklace. I'm not able to find anything quite like it. But we're going to call this the it's sort of a white. It's not. It's really an off-white. But I'm going to call it white necklace for lack of a better thing to put in there. And we will start this at $4 if anybody's interested. I believe they are stone. They could be almost anything. I have no idea. But if there's any interest in that, get that out of there. Just, like I said, it doesn't really matter where the tag, the inventory tag is. Yeah. Very unusual necklace. That's why I wanted to show it up close, what it looks like. And you can see it's, again, against my hand, I think it's better. Gives you a better feel for what the shapes are. But no clasp. So, okay. Yeah. Let's do some bracelets. All right, we'll pass on this one. And set that aside. I have an Ann Taylor Loft bracelet. I'm going to set it down here. Oh, you can see that little piece of stuff hanging off of it. So there's a tie wrap on it for some reason. Yeah. Carry down. Okay. Ann Taylor Loft bracelet. We'll start this one at $10. If there's any, oops, I misspelled loft. I fat fingered it. That's all right. You know what I mean. So here's the elastic, as you can see, but each thing has a stone in the middle and surrounded by smaller rhinestones all around the edges. It's black. It feels like, boy, it is really cold to the touch too. It's amazing how cold this feels to the touch. So I almost wonder if this is hematite that it's set in, but it may not be. I don't think so. It could be though. But boy, if they did a hematite, they really did cut it up interestingly. Because there's the back of it. Let's just see what the inside looks like. And it is unstretched. It's like about 2.25 inches. Let me get it on my fingers here and get a better look at it. Pardon my Band-Aid. Very pretty. If there's any interest. Yeah, sure. We can do that next if you wish. That was in the preview, I know. And I'm trying to make sure I get through everything that was in the preview. And sure, there's some things I'm overlooking. And there's some things, I've got so many extra things I've added on tonight that wasn't in the preview. That just came in, either I just discovered I had it or something we acquired recently. Okay, well, no interest in the Ann Taylor Loft bracelet. It is a very pretty bracelet. Oh yeah, it was just a minor pinprick. You won't believe how I did it. I was getting some tape off my tape gun that I use for shipping, and it's got that little serrated place where you cut the tape, and my finger hit it. But it only was a pinprick. I just didn't want to bleed on any of the stuff I was doing tonight. It probably isn't going to bleed anymore, or it didn't bleed much to start with. I don't bleed much. So. All right, we'll pass on that. Yeah, it was the only thing I could find. It's a donut, a sprinkled donut. All right. Oh, I bet you if I took the band off, it wouldn't even be bleeding. It's just a minor. It was no more than a pinprick. You get from when they jab your finger with a needle to get a blood sample. Okay. All right. The blue box. This is. Let me get that out of the way. A music box and a jewelry box. There's a mirror in the bottom. It plays Lyra's theme. I think you can hear that. I misspelled jewelry. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. So yeah, this is the little lever here. Obviously, the music mechanism actually is open. It is not. It's not covered. But when you close the lid, it shuts it off. It's got a label there. And apparently, there's a sticker on there at one time. You can see a little bit of round spot. It is a Sankyo movement. It's just Japanese. The top is a little bit of. I apologize. I didn't have a chance to move the sticker residue off of the top. There was a sticker on there. It's got a little etched glass on the top. See if I can get that to show really well. I think it does pretty well right there. There's the side. There's the back. There's the other side, just to make sure you see it all around. It's got these little brass type feet. I did not polish it or clean it or anything. As you can see, like I said, there was some sticker residue on the top. I did not bother to take off. But I see Marlene at 15. Any other would be at 17 if anybody else is interested. Otherwise, I'm going to say going once. Ah, yes, I know. I remember that, Marlene. I am going to pack this thing like you wouldn't believe. And make sure it's nowhere near the edge of the box. I have a ton of bubble wrap. And if I have peanuts, I'll pack it in peanuts as well. Going twice. Last call. Sold Marlene for $15. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where's it on my list here? Okay. We'll try and clean it up a little bit before I ship it. So I'm just trying to find a safe place to put it here. There we go. Put it next to your other stuff. Cool. All righty. Let's see. I have a bunch of cigar boxes, and I think that was in the preview, so I want to make sure I put those out there. And some of these, I can't believe that people are asking for some of these. I'm going to try to find a good way to display them here, so give me a second. And there. Okay. Up. Okay, so I've got 3 cigar boxes, and I'm going to say, let's see here. Spell boxes right. We'll start this at $7. If there's any interest. Now, I'll show you each one of them, because you really need to see the details of each of them. So this one is the Liga Privada Anniversario. The Rebirth cigars. It says 1996. It says on it. There's the back and the barcode, and it's something called Drew Estate, which I believe is the company that manufactures these or manages these. There's the inside of the box. I'm not sure why there's a little foam strip in there, but there it is. And you can see how and it looks like a little bit of cigar residue in there on the bottom here, if you can see it. So it probably still has a little bit of smell and a little bit up there too. Little brass hinges there. Really interesting interior. And this is the type of clasp on it, like this. This one is Arturo Fuente, imported cigars. It says Maduro on the side. Handmade in the Dominican Republic. It still has the plastic liner separators for the cigars inside. There's the label there. So it's got some nice graphics and everything to it. This one is a paper hinge, not a metal hinge. Here's the side there. Here's the bottom. You can hear the plastic rattling around here. Double Chateau Fuente, box of 20 apparently at one time. And then this one here is the Davidoff Specialty Colorado. It's got a brass connection here on the front. This one didn't have any kind of connector or snap on it. 10 cigars in this one. Oh, come on, open. There we go. This one has brass hinges as well. That's what it looks like on the inside. You want to see what the price of those cigars were? $231.75 for 10 cigars. That's $23, almost $24, $23 a piece. That's an expensive cigar. Here's the bottom of the box. Inside, you just saw that price there in the back. Somebody had some money for an expensive thing. Gotta go. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Cassandra. Thanks for stopping by. I will invoice you. Yes. Okay. So there they are. I know some people love to collect these. They use them for various things. I suppose you could use it as a jewelry box. But there they are. If there's any interest. By the way, just if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you haven't already, hit that like button on there. It really does help a lot. Okay. Well, I don't see anybody jumping at that, so we will pass on those. And I also have an eBay store out there, which the link is a link to my eBay store in my About on my channel. So, if you're interested. Okay, this is something I don't normally do, but I thought there might be somebody out there interested. Two different things. Well, let's start with this one first. This is a bin full of chains. Let me get rid of this mess. I'll show it more in a minute here. Various jewelry chains. Now, these are these chains have no jump rings, no fastener, no nothing. They're just a plain chain that you would add your connections to. So really, this is for anybody interested in making their own jewelry, or maybe you want to use it to repair a piece of jewelry you've got. I will start this at $10. And you can see there are, I think, every one of the, and that includes the containers, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 24, but there's 2 that are empty. So 22 of these. And I don't know what the numbers. Don't ask me. The numbers are insignificant to me, but I don't know. Not crafty. But anyway, they're basically really cute little containers. The screw top lids, and then there's the chain inside. Varying lengths. When I looked at some of them, I just kind of randomly ran it. It's mostly gold colored chains. I don't think there's any actual gold in these. I think they're just gold tone. But you can see there's different styles, different sizes, different thicknesses. Some are really delicate like that, and some are really heavy like that. So quite a variety. And a couple silver tone. This 1, 2, looks like 3. What that is? It's not even silver tone, or it's kind of a metallic looking. Anyway, but mostly gold tone colored chains. So didn't know if there'd be anybody out there who's, a crafter or whatever, but I thought we'd put that out there and see if there's any interest. Oh yeah, I can put down. I just remembered something. I wrote that down. There we go. Okay. No interest. I didn't see anybody jumping at it. That's a good deal, though, for all those chains. But we will pass. Oh, I didn't put that. I did put that on the top of the thing here. But it comes with everything: the plastic bins, the little everything. I'm not going to pull chains out. I'll ship it as is. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably throw this up on eBay. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? How about let's go back to some more makeup real quick here. I think I got only 3. I thought I had more than 3. So I had 4. Lipsticks. Let me check my list here. Yeah. Okay. I thought I had 4 of these. Maybe I do. Oh, it'll come to me here eventually. All right. Next. So I've got 3 lipsticks here. Again, I think they're all LA Color, I think. Yep, LAC, LA Color, LA Color. We'll give you the lowdown here in a second. Choice of lipstick. LAC. Buy it now. What was I doing with these? $3, I think I was doing. Oops, I misspelled lipstick. I still misspelled it. $3. There we go. Okay, let me take you through each one. They're brand new. Again, nothing expired here or anything. This one is called Love. This one is called Soft Side, it says on it. It's actually a little lighter than I think it's showing in the camera there. And this one's called Rosewood. Yeah, Rosewood. So let me put those a little closer to the camera so you can get a better view of those. Maybe if I turn the light on a little higher. There we go. Yeah, that brings the color out better. Any interest in lipsticks from LA Color? For $3, buy it now. And get into some more jewelry here. There we go. Let me get on my little board. There it is. Okay. No interest in the lipsticks. Trying to get the length of this necklace here while we have that up there. Okay. All right, no interest in the lipsticks, not a problem. We'll pass on that for now. And we'll get rid of that. And put those aside. And we'll bring up this necklace of a turtle. And I measured this, I think it was 18-inch necklace on a silver tone chain. And I'm going to call this the turtle necklace, and we'll explain a little bit more about it here in a second. Oops. We'll start this at 6. Not 66. 6. Okay. So this is just a plain turtle necklace. This is the one where you put like an essential oil, and it's got this little pad in here. You open this up, you put your oil on that, close it, and it's hidden behind the turtle, like so. So you have your essential oil turtle. So again, show the clasp. And it's interesting with this chain too, is you can really fasten it anywhere you want. So if it's a little too long, you can just move it further up the chain. But it's just a regular lobster claw type clasp. The turtle has no markings on it that I could find. I don't think. No. So there's the back of it. You can see with the little thing you just put your essential oil in. Or perfume, I suppose you put perfume in it. And there's your turtle. Is there any interest in that? So, yes. Yeah, so it opens. So there's the essential oil part. It's separate from the turtle. It doesn't. It's hanging on a chain behind the turtle. And you open it up. It's hinged. There's a little pad inside that you put your oil on. Close it back up, or perfume. And it's got a nice snap to it. I like the fastening on it. Seems to be quite good. And then you have it there. So you can sort of see it, through the turtle, but it's really intended to be, kind of part of it. So $6 for Marlene and nobody else. So we'll say going once, going twice. My goodness, my computer's acting finicky slow tonight. I don't know why. And so, $2, $4, $6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Write your name down. Turtle. Okay, let me put that in a nice little bag with your amount. Oh, goodness. I have it in my hand here a second ago. There it is. Okay, thank you. Okay. I can't open the bag. That Band-Aid makes it harder to grab the edge of plastic. There we go. Okay. Put that over there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else was in the preview. Oh, we did have these two little glass figures in the preview. I have had them in auctions past, and they are in excellent condition. One's a bird, one's a bunny. And I think what did I do with those? Where they are. Okay. I think I passed out. Oh, I was asking a fair amount. So for choice, glass, bird, or bunny, starting bid of $10. We'll see. I think I was asking more than that before. So. If there's any interest. Okay. So let me show them up close. There's the bunny. Actually, I had a chance to clean this one up a little bit. He was a little dusty. The bottom is clean and smooth, just so you know. It's apparently an indication of quality from what my wife tells me. There's the back side of it. There's the bird, the bluebird. This one I did not get all the dust off of it. Some dust in the tail here. I just noticed that with the bright light shining on it. Again, bottom is smooth and clear, and both in excellent condition. If there's any interest in those. Okay. Okay, I did have. Okay, let's do this next. No interest in the bunnies or the birds. Little pass and Paulette. Okay. Let's do one more thing before I do more jewelry. Any interest in a Ray Dunn mug? It is more pink than it looks like in the picture. Let me turn the light down, see if that helps. There, that gives you a better idea of the pinkish of it. Rae Dunn mug. We'll start this at $6. I think that's what I wanted. Yep. Any interest in that? Survivor. And on the other side, it has a butterfly. And just to show you, it is Rae Dunn. And you look at that bottom, it's really clean. The inside, no staining. So I don't know if this has ever been used. I mean, the bottom of that is so clean. Usually you get, some kind of discoloration around the edges on the white. But Sleeping Bee, I see you at 6. We'll say going once. If we can type here. Going once. Oh, thanks, Marlene. You're so helpful. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Sleeping Bee mug for $6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me write your name down. Okay, let me set that aside. With the other stuff. Necklace. I did. No. Earrings. I haven't done any earrings tonight. These came in an Avon box, and it's a Calypso pierced earrings in the box with surgical steel post, passion fruit purple. And I thought, well, is it really? And is it really Avon? Because sometimes people think put it in an Avon box, and it really isn't Avon. But I went and looked up, and sure enough, everybody else is saying these are Avon. So these are purple. And here's the backs. And there's the ring. And these are, I'd say, it looks like about an inch across in a circle. So Avon, purple rings. Oh, I don't know what I said. What did I do with those? We will start this at $7. How's that sound? So I don't need these. I can't say if I know if these are vintage or not. The box doesn't have a date. Just says wipe with a damp cloth, dry with a soft one. Do not immerse in water or jewelry cleaner. 1987. Ooh, they are definitely vintage. Yeah, these are definitely vintage. That makes sense. 87. Huh. Wow. Cool. Whoops. Let me change my my pen. Man, I'm terrible with this. Where are we? Yeah, these are vintage. I did write it down as vintage. Yeah. So, any interest? Yes. Yeah. There's the backs, just so you can see. But yes, they're metal. Yeah, they're metal. Let's see it hang right. There we go. So that's the way they would hang. You see that by the weight. Would hang oops like that. Like I said, they were 1987. I call them the surgical steel posts, passion fruit purple. And okay, now, like I said, there they are. Let me did I cross that off? Yeah, I did. I have one purse this tonight. I don't think I showed this last week. So we'll pass on these. No, I was going to. She apparently had some hip problems. I felt really bad too. We were supposed to get together Saturday night, and they contacted me and let me know that she wouldn't even be able to go down the stairs. Apparently, to where I guess she does it in her basement or lower portion of her house, and she couldn't even do the stairs. Apparently, her hip was in so much pain, and so I felt really bad for her. I meant not for me. So, yes, definitely prayed for her that night. So maybe sometime in the future, when I'll just wait to hear from her again when she's feeling better. So, okay, we'll pass on the Avon earrings. Put them back in the box. Now I've got this purse. Let me see. I think if I put this here so it can be displayed better. Bring it up. Sorry. Okay, this is a. Let me write it down here. 31 purse. We'll start this at. Let's say $7. I like that number. I don't know why, but it looks to be in excellent shape. I didn't see any scuff marks or dirt on it. It is marked 31 on the tag here. It's also on this zipper tag. Here's the interior. Zippers work well. It's just a handbag. There's no strap. There's the interior, but it's plastic lined, which is interesting. So I thought maybe this is maybe for a lunch, but maybe not. And there's another interior zipper that works just fine. And the top zipper, you hold it properly. It works just fine. So there's the inside. There's the handles. And this might be 31. There's a little, I thought there was a pouch inside, but no. Just a little tag for some reason. It does look like it would have something right there on the side, but it doesn't. It's just sewn that way. But it's in really good shape, really clean. If there's any interest in that. Oh, I didn't put that up there. I pinned that up there so people can see it. But, yeah. Handbag. Zipper pouch on one side, another on the other. And zipper pouch on the inside. Somewhere, we talked about this last week. I got to go dig through my bins. I know I have had an Angers piece. I don't know if it was leather, but I did have one, and I can't remember what I've got 2 or more bins of purses, and it could be in one of those. I need to dig it out. I just didn't think of it. I'll have to make one note to myself. I'll write it down right now. So, okay. I do have leather purses. In fact, I've got one here that I have on eBay at this moment, but that's right near me. But I forget the brand. It's a New York brand, but I can't remember. All right, we'll pass on this. Let's see. I think it's leather. I mean, I'll double check. Let me put something else up. Meanwhile, I have. Oh, shopping things again. Like I said, I don't do generally clothing in my auctions, but I'm making an exception tonight because these are some pretty good deals. Let me hang this one up and bring the camera up and up and over and get it lined up properly. There we go. And this is a medium. Okay. Medium Bugs Bunny t-shirt. Let me get rid of this screen here. Buy it now for $7. There it is. Well, that's the front. That's the back. Brand new with tag. As you can see, the tag hanging over there. And let me see if I can reach that purse for you, Marlene. A minute. I think this is. Yes, it is. And let me, while this is up there, that's a good question. Men's size. There's the label. I don't think it says. Let me see if the tag says anything. It just says Looney Tunes Gray TM. That's all it says. I'm gonna look at that. I would say I think it's a men's size. Mm-hmm. I would say. Just from how it would fit on me. So I've not tried it on, of course. Okay. Meanwhile, let me put that there. And eBay. Give me a moment. I think I have this on eBay. I'm looking at something real quick here for you. Meanwhile, I hope people are doing okay. I see a few folks out there. Oh, you want bugs? Alrighty. We will say it's a buy it now. So that's sold. For $7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, if I could just find that. I know I have it out there. My goodness. Well, maybe not. Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is a bargain. Okay, here I was worried I didn't want to overcharge or undercharge, I guess is the best way to put it. All right, let's set that aside. Yes, I have this purse. I just set down. Here it is. Let me put my little stand up to hold it in place. This is genuine leather, it says on the inside. I'm going to camera down so you can see it up close. Okay, it's red-ish. I would call it a deep red. There's the label. It's made by, it's a New York, where it says genuine leather. I forget what that stands for. I have to go back and see if I wrote it down somewhere. Red leather handbag. It's in excellent condition. Again, I demonstrate that the zippers work and all that. So let's get a number. Let's get a number out there. I'm going to call this a bag. It's not really a purse, right? It's too big to be a purse. We'll start this at $15. I think that's a fair start. That's less than what I'm asking for on eBay. So there's a little pocket on this side here. Here's the bottom. Very supple leather, by the way, very soft. You can see. And the inside I showed kind of, you got a pocket there and a pocket there. And it's a black interior, zippered pocket there. Give you a pretty good idea what it looks like. We will say going once, going twice. It's a very nice bag. Last call. I still didn't get rid of the bunny thing on there. Good grief. Okay. Sold. Millennium for 15. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you'll like this. It's really nice. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Anybody? This is going to be an odd little thing. I have this box. Get rid of this. Stick it in there. I don't know where that came from. Well, I have this. Oh, well, they're sealed. I'm trying to get one out, but I don't think they're good. This bag has never been opened. So let me open the bag here. These are brand new. I have 1, 2, 3, just a dozen of these tiny little plastic containers that look like this. And it's just a pop top. It's not a screw top with a foam thing on the inside. So I would say it's like for if you have a collection of anything, coins or whatever, it would be an excellent thing. Here, I've got a dozen of them here, of these little containers. Like I said, you could put any kind of specimen, I guess is the way to put it, the word to use, in here, either a coin or jewelry or gold nugget or whatever you want to put in there. There's a dozen of them. I'm going to call this dozen specimen. Oh, shoot. Dozen specimen containers. We'll start them at $5 for the whole thing. For all of them. If there's any interest. I even have the box that came in. See what they called it. Oh, they don't have a name. They don't name it. It doesn't say what they are on the box. Interesting. Huh. Don't know anybody wants that. Oh, I see Marlene at 5. We'll say going once. They're really cute little boxes. I mean, they're not very big. They're what is that? I should have given you the dimensions. They're almost 2 inches across and about 3/4 of an inch. Almost 3/4 of an inch deep. Well, total height, I think I should say. Going twice. Last call. Sold for $5. Put this back in the box. Nice little box they came in, like I said. So. And they packaged them all really nicely in a foam sleeve and everything here to keep them from getting scratched up. Alrighty. Let me write that down. As soon as I figure it right with my clipboard. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's weird. I typed in sold tomorrow, but it didn't take. That's weird. All right. All right. Just be official here. There. Put in the chat that it's sold. Okay. Where are we? Do another thing of makeup, I guess. What do I do? My little list. Okay. Eyeshadow. Again, I think this is also LA Colors. Yes. Choice for I know what do I want on this. $5. And so we have one is LA Colors Socialite 20 color eyeshadow palette. Oh, you get the light off of there. Away from that so you don't get the glare. There we go. It's still getting glare here. Let's get that away. It's not showing the colors really well though. If I do that. All right, let me bring this up. Let's see if I can get the camera at a different angle so it doesn't have the glare so much. There we go. Get an idea of the colors there. And this palette here, 20 colors there. From dark to light. Mirror included, says, by the way. Any interest in the LA Colors eyeshadow? Get a little bit of glare from the other light as well, but it's not so bad. Okay. Alrighty. I'm trying to think. Did I cover? I want to make sure I covered everything that was in the preview. I think there's a couple items I haven't shown. Oh yeah. I buried them. That's why. Okay. Well, we'll pass on. Let me put that in the system there. So anybody's looking at this later, they're interested. Okay, we'll pass on these. Again, these are all new, no expiration. Okay, we had these were in the back corner of my preview. Yeah. And I think we have some folks, at least from one of these states, maybe that are watching. Who knows? But we have two plates of two states, Utah and plates choice. Oh, I have no idea. I don't think I even wrote these down. No. Huh. We'll start this at $6. How's that sound? So one is Utah, blue, pretty blue, and with gold leaf. Looks like it does say made in Japan. Can't make it what it says, but I think it just says fine China on there. A little dusty. I just never did wipe it down. There's the Utah one. There's the Oklahoma one. Showing all the famous sites apparently in Oklahoma. No markings on the back of this one. There was a sticker there at one time. The Cowboy Hall of Fame. Oh, I didn't know that. There's state parks and things like that. Didn't know if there'd be any interested in that in this group. Otherwise, this will be an eBay item, I'm sure. You'll find the wider audience that might be interested in something like that. But I thought I'd give it a shot out there for anybody who might be interested. And we'll pass on those. But they were in the preview, so I wanted to make sure I got them out there in case somebody saw them and say, hey, here's the plates. So, all right. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, let's see here. What else was in the preview? I didn't show. Let me bring the camera back down. This was I've shown this before. Beautiful glass whale. Come on. There we go. And this little whale, he's about 6 inches across. And we'll start him at, let's say 10, I think, for him. Again, it's very smooth on the bottom. No markings. I didn't see any signature like that on there. But it's an excellent shape. No chips or anything like that anywhere. Nice piece of blown glass. But it was in the preview, so I want to make sure I had it out there. I gotta find my pen now. There it is. Okay. And we'll do some more jewelry. I need a bracelet somewhere. And that one. Okay. No, not either. All right. We will pass on on the whale. Oops. Okay. And I've got a Leah Sophia in the original box bracelet. Leah Sophia bracelet. Start this at $6. Now I have the original box that it came in. Is any interest? So let's give you a closer look at it. It's a cuff bracelet, style bracelet, silver tone. Wow, now focus. There we go. Probably should give you some dimensions on that. Looks like just under 3 inches across at the widest part here. Maybe 2 7/8, something like that. Okay. We'll pass on that. Okay. I have one other piece here that I have really mixed feelings about this one. About what, if I'm doing it justice, I guess that's the way to put it. Let me put it down here and crank the light up a little bit because it's going to need it. Oh. Okay. This is a fascinating vintage bracelet. This is a very old bracelet. Anybody who's Catholic will understand when I brought this put in here. But I have to. I'm going to start this at a really low number because this goes for a crazy amount of money out there. I'm giving you a deal. I'll tell you that. So this is Stations of the Cross. It is a sterling bracelet. It is vintage. It has roses on one side. And on the inside, let me unhook it here. It is marked sterling. And I did look it up, but I have not tested it. I trust that it is. It's got a very old style clasp right here. That is really difficult to open and close. But I'll just flip it around and show you the inside. On the inside, it has the various Stations of the Cross. So let me just see if I can flip it on my fingers here and get a better view. So each of these little pieces shows a crucifix. These are numbered. So this one here, for example, is a 9 here, 10, 11, 12. And then and the other numbers on the other side are the smaller numbers. So, and each piece in between, and one of these is marked sterling right there. Let me see if I can get my fingers get in the right place here. Hang on, focus. There we go. And that's where it's marked sterling. Really unusual piece. This came. All right, I'm taking it all up here. Hang on a second. I don't want to damage it. I twisted it, so there. So you can see it. Oh, it's a lot more on eBay. It's a lot more. Yes, Cheryl, I can show them again right after this. So, yes, this is about, I saw this going for more than double this price. But that's what they list for. I don't know what I actually couldn't find one that actually sold. And so I'm wondering if they're inflating their prices a little bit. But there were a few of them out there for anywhere between $50 to $75. There's not that much silver in it to justify on silver. It's more on the vintage and the collectible part of it, I think. And this is very old. I don't know the age of it though. I just know that I'm going to say it's at least 50 years old or more. So, and so I did try to clean it up a little bit. It was quite tarnished. And it could use a second gentle cleaning, possibly, get in there with a little bit of something, not what abrasive, but just something to get into the crevices. You don't want to put this in any kind of a harsh cleaner. So, but anyway, I thought I'd put it on, see if there's anybody. I know there are people that have been in other auctions that do collect Catholic memorabilia and that kind of stuff. So I thought I'd throw it out there. So, but okay, we'll pass. That's fine. It will end up on eBay, and we'll see what we can get for it. Okay, let's help Cheryl out here. Okay, Cheryl. So I think I started these at, what did I say? $2? I think for choice, $2 start. Anyway, so we'll take you through it. Let me get my camera repositioned here. Okay. They had 6 different movies. 2 or 3 or 4, 5 or 4 movies. So let's start with this one. Get this out of the way. So the first one was a series of older TV shows, Soap, which my wife and I absolutely adored that show. It was funny. Married with Children, which we never got much into, I guess. All in the Family, and Barney Miller, which we both watched. So there's that one. There's the movie Ocean's 11. I assume this is the original of the series. These are all brand new, never opened. Jungle Book and Lassie, The Painted Hills. Under the Tuscan Sun. You, Me, and Dupree with Owen Wilson, Kate Hudson, and Matt Dillon, and Michael Douglas, which I have seen. Very funny movie. And then for those Boston Red Sox fans that are out there, History Rings True, the Red Sox opening day ring ceremony from 2004, which is when they won the World, broke their drought of the World Series. So they're all brand new. They're all brand new, all sealed. In fact, I might even have another one, I think, around here, but I just didn't grab. But anyway, that's the ones. Ruby and Dupree, Under the Tuscan Sun, which my wife says is an excellent movie. Jungle Book and Lassie, Ocean's 11, the TV series. I don't know if it's how much of it there is. Let me see. It says Soap. It says episodes 1 through 10. Married with Children is doesn't say. Episodes 1 through 11. All in the Family is episodes 1 through 4, and Barney Miller is episodes 1 through 9. So, if that's any help. So, DVDs for choice. And I think I said $2. Oh. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm saying now. I may have had some others as well because I just didn't grab them. Does that help, Cheryl? And hopefully it's... Let's open, please. Sure, you can. All righty. Okay. All righty. For something I can put your name on without messing up this thing here. Yeah. Yeah. All righty. Thank you. Oh, and Lassie also. Okay. All righty. Okay. Thank you. All righty. Oh, no, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Don't remember this was in the preview, I think. But I did show some of these last week, and this is a different one. I've got another beaded bracelet. Let me get my hand out of the way here so the light's on it properly. And it's got this nice large lobster claw clasp. It's probably, I'm going to say, about 7 or 7.5 inches. 7 inches. And yeah, put it on my hand here so you can see it better. Now, some of these, I think these are all Murano beads, but I'm just going to call it a beaded bracelet. Start us at $7. I'll put some other stuff away here. Oh, I didn't know I'd be going this late, but that's good. Why am I doing this late at all? All right. And yeah, I know. And the price of those beads has gone up by quite a bit. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would imagine this is it's got a tree and looks like a haunted house kind of thing, I think, and the moon. Well, not too many charms, but anyway, it's still kind of a fall kind of decor to it, I think. Yeah. Well, some of this, I remember, for those who don't know, I've mentioned this before to some of the, so Marlene Fried would know this, but my wife had a jewelry business for many, many, many years. And we stopped prior to 2000. And so a lot of the stuff came out of stock that she had that was purchased a long time ago. So, but it's got a really, what's nice about these is they're really heavy core on these things. And it's if you wish, you can customize it to your own very easily. So, all right, we'll pass and hide that. All right, we can do one last makeup thing. Yeah. So I've got more LA Colors stuff. Let's see, do I have another one? I think I have another one. Yeah, see if I can fit it all on the screen here somehow. Oh, I'll just move my camera up. And we'll do this. I got 3 items. And these are going to go a little more than I had before. Probably you're right. Sell them individually. I know it's crazy, huh? I'm going to come to all these items because they're all different. Choice. Right now, $5. So this one is a wet to dry and concealer lightweight formula, perfect for all skin types. And they call this light on the top here. See that? And so this is a kind of a tannish. This is a very white, and then there's the lipstick. You can see it's kind of it's pretty similar to the top color. This is blush and highlight palette called Just Glow. And then this is eyeshadow, I believe. Yes, eyeshadow with applique called Sunset. So, oh, I didn't see Cheryl. Thank you. Gosh, I gotta find a way you guys can ping me. Ay. All right, let me put this back up for a second. I'm just gonna say sold to Cheryl. Oh, spell her name right. For $2 bracelet. There. That covers it. Thank you. Thanks, Marlene. I appreciate it. I guess I'm looking back and forth between my table, which is to my left, and my computer, which is on my right, and I gotta find a better way to do this. All righty. Let me set that aside for you, Cheryl. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my word. Maybe it's getting to be too late for me. All right, let me just grab a tag here to put your name on it. And write your name down. But don't do that. I'll mess it up again. There we go. Okay. Get there with your movies. Thanks, you, Marlene. You're a saver. Lifesaver. Okay. Let's go back. Where were we? Send it to Sleeping Bee. Okay. Write that down on the next to the bracelet. Sleeping Bee. And I have some other stuff for her, so that works out perfectly. Okay, gotcha. Written it down. Okay, back to where we were. LA color items. Okay, back up. Oh, no, thank you, Rachel. It's a pleasure. Okay, so back to where we were. The 3 items. Get this out of the way. And get that on the screen properly. There we go. So, Sunset, eyeshadow, blush called Just Glow, and the combination wet to dry and concealer lightweight formula called Light, all from LA Colors. Says it's perfect for all skin types. Still has a security tag on it. for $5 choice. Buy it now. My voice is starting to go. All right. Now let me double check to make sure I didn't leave out something that was in the preview. I think I had some jewelry showing that I have not shown. So we will throw those out there real quick. I can untangle them. Unfortunately, I put all the necklaces in one spot. That's a smart move on my part. But I think what I'll do with at least a couple of these. So put these necklaces out there for choice. How's that sound? That makes so I can be more efficient. Okay, not that one. And okay, well, sure you can see we'll get some necklaces coming up. And no interest in the makeup. Like I said, none of it's expired. It's all new. The store was going out of business. Okay. Oh, you got. I'm just going to show them like this. This is a really long chain on this one. I think this one off the card. Okay, I think you can see those all. Yes, perfect. Okay. Oh yes, that's very nice. I don't have don't have the flashy things like some of those ones, the gift videos and all that stuff that I know I've seen in some of the other channels. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when people do that. I really like it. Okay, choice of necklaces. We'll say $3. How's that sound? Actually, let me change that. Choice of necklace. Buy it now. $3. Yeah, I meant to say buy it now. I don't know why I didn't do it. Okay. So you got this one with a really long chain and purple. That chain is 28 inches. This one is 24. This one is 20, and this one is 16. So we'll show you each of them. This is the first one here with the kind of purple swirly and simple back, but really big loopy chain. There's a football one. If you're a football widow or a football freak, one or the other. Simple back. I have no idea what the intent is with this. I think this is just a piece of glass, actually. It feels like glass. It's a colorful piece of glass that somebody decided they wanted to put into a necklace. And then this very simple but very elegant little chain that you could use for anything else. But it's an eye catcher the way that the chain is made. I'm trying to see if I can get that to focus really good there. There. It's a really unusual chain. It catches the light no matter how you look at it. So that's just an inventory tag. So didn't anybody interested in some of the simpler necklaces, but there they are. And I have one more necklace. I think that was in the preview, and I had this ring that I showed last week. What's that? Something fell. Alrighty, we'll pass on those. Keep entangling again. And I showed this one last week, but I didn't know if there might be somebody new this week that didn't see it, but or maybe it was the week before. It was a similar one I had then. This is just a gold tone chain on here with a little heart and rose quartz. I didn't test the gold on this. It could be gold leaf. I'm not sure. But a pretty rose quartz pendant on a gold tone chain with a little moon on it. I think it's about 16 or an 18 inch chain with an extender. 18 plus extender. So rose quartz pendant on gold tone chain. Oops. I'm typing, but it's not taking it. Come on now. Let's try that again. Rose. Quartz pendant on gold tone chain. $8. There's the pendant. You can see it's about, I'd say about an inch in diameter roughly. Nice piece of quartz. Wrapped in gold. Or gold leaf or gold tone. I did not test it, but there it is. Okay. I have my board somewhere. I must open this. Get a better idea how it looks hanging. Okay. Oh, one more weird little item. I think. Well, we do have a couple more T-shirts. I can show those too. Okay. No, I did not. I have that. I actually had that here in case Beth didn't happen to show up tonight. I will show it right after this. Let's pass on this one. I can't remember what I was asking for it now. Okay. So let's see if I can get this all together here. This is the one I think Marlene's talking about. This is a vintage piece. And it's a set. I'll go through it in a minute here, explaining what I mean, and explaining a little bit about the quartz. Oh, okay, yep, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll write it down and put it with your stuff. Now I gotta find my clipboard. Oh my word. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's done. Now let's hide that. And this is a Sodalite necklace, bracelet, earring, and ring set. Now, so, and I didn't put a price yet. So let's give me a minute. I'll just show you the bracelet. Pardon my Band-Aid again. This has some kind of marking on it on the bracelet, I think. Let me get my loop here real quick. I thought there was some marking on it, but I can't remember. Could be remembering it wrong. I don't see it now. Anything? I thought there was some writing on it, but I don't see it on the clasp. Anyway, there's the ring. Now, it's an adjustable ring, and you got to keep in mind that back in the day, most rings were adjustable. And that's why I know it's vintage. And then there's the earrings. And you say, wait a minute, they can't be vintage, you're on shepherd's hooks. Well, that's because this is where the explanation comes in. This was broken. And it was, I had to repair it. So there are some pieces left over, including the original earrings that were screw bags and the pieces of stone that came undone. Now, even with that missing, this thing is, and I put in a brand new clasp, but I tried to keep one that was something similar to what, was more or less vintage with a gold tone screw type clasp. I think this is like 18 or 20. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, almost 22 long. And the bracelet. And I'm going to try and see if I can get it all in the picture here. Give me a minute. Down a little bit. Back it up a little bit more. Get my stuff out of the way. So there's the bracelet, ring, the earrings, which I made into shepherd hooks. All that. Yeah, I know. I'm teasing you with a price. So, the Sodalite set, I'm going to start it at $18, which is, I think, a bargain. Again, it was repaired. I will include even the pieces here. So if you want to try and add these pieces back in, all the pieces to do it are here. You would just have to re-glue where the hooks go into the stones. They're not broken. They just got pulled out, I think. There may be one stone that's broken. I could be wrong about that. But you can see the stones. Some of the stones have the rings still in them on one end, but not on the other. And they, either put the little gold rings, gold tone rings are there. And I honestly can't tell you. I did not test it. If any of this is gold or gold plated, I don't know. I'm taking a shot. I'm just taking a chance at this. But this is a really, really pretty set. And it's all Sodalite. It's real stone. And it has been nicely restored, I think. I'm patting myself on the back here a little bit, but I did not have to touch the bracelet. I did not have to touch the ring. I only took the stones off the screw back, which was easy because they were not glued to the screw backs. They were glued to a ring. And then I repaired the necklace where it was damaged and put a new clasp on it. So that is the piece. And I think, you could probably, if you were a reseller, you could probably make some good money on this. This comes from the estate. They did not know it was broken when they gave it to me. So I have repaired it, and there it is. Okay, it's getting late. I'm gonna try and wrap it up here pretty soon. But I appreciate everybody being here tonight. I'm going to put this back away. Then we'll say we'll pass on this. And put this all back in its box. I even have I don't know if this is the company that made it because this is the box that was in. The Amethyst Shop in Bearskin Neck, Rockport, Massachusetts. Okay. I didn't even check to see if that place is still in existence, but there it is. Okay. Again, yeah, time goes fast, doesn't it? All right, I had this in the preview, so I better show it. This is the Posh, Pooh. Gosh, I'm getting tired now. Pooh Baby Memory Book. $5. Know anybody that's having a baby? It's brand new. And it has all the things about, the information about family and where you can put pictures in, a little family tree kind of thing. So kind of nice. For those that are doing genealogy, if you have all the information, yeah, it's like an album. Yeah, it's a memory book. So we have them for our kids. Let me see. Did I cover everything else that was in the preview? I'm looking around. Just give me a moment here. Oh no, it had a couple more T-shirts and let me throw one more T-shirt up there. Let's see if there's any other interest in this one. Yeah, grab my hanger. Okay. Okay, we'll pass. And I don't know if I can remember what I did my hanger. Well, let's get this out of the way. We'll just hold it up, I guess. I think I had one other item that wasn't. I tried to sell last week. That was in the preview. So I've got another Looney Tunes shirt. This is a large. Says 60% cotton, 40% polyester. Let me see. I'm just gonna hang on the thing like that. And it's gray. And it's got Bugs Bunny and Tweety Bird and Daffy and Sylvester and the Roadrunner. It says that's all, folks, on this side, and it's plain on the other side. And what did I say? It's a size large. Right now for $7. Brand new with tags. Tag should be in. Yep. There's the tag. So they call it a WB Looney T Heather Large. Heather is the color. Oh, that's interesting. I call it gray. So if anybody interested in that one, if not, one last T-shirt. This one's a size medium. This one is SpongeBob. Got it now for $7 also. And they call this, I think they'll call this they all call this a Heather as well. It's a men's medium. This one actually says men's on it. And so does that one. So SpongeBob or Looney Tunes, either one for $7. And I think that will close it out for tonight. That's over 2.5 hours for me. And about my bedtime. Maybe not for folks all places, but it's getting that way for me. All right. My wife's probably wondering, hey, I thought you were going to quit at 11. So, all right. Let me get rid of this. Like that. There we go. Okay. My goodness. Alrighty. Well, you can see the mess behind me here. Yeah, with this new camera, it's a little broader. It's a more wide angle, and I don't have to sit in it so far away to make it work for me. So I like this new camera. So I like it a lot. It does seem to wash out things a little bit, but that's my lighting. It's just too intense in here, probably from the I have a really bright light over on this side, and it's kind of shining up to the ceiling and reflecting off of everything, so quite bright. But anyway, well, thank you all, and yeah, really much sharper than the older camera I had on here. It's a higher resolution and much nicer and broader. I can say broad angle, but I still don't like the microphone on it compared to having my real microphone in front of me. I have this. This is what I'm using for a microphone, and I like it. It works really nice. Nice condenser microphone. So, and it allows me to move around more too because it's closer. So, alrighty, all. You have a blessed week and a pleasant evening. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you all next week. Maybe again on Wednesday. We'll see. Alrighty. Good night.